All right. So, uh-huh. All right, everybody. So, our topic for today is all about It's all about understanding the concept of vision and mission statement. This is how we're going to develop and organize a set of values in the organization. And for number 3, we have to accept that strategic planning as well as the organization has a greater impact to our clients. Alright. Sabi dito, in order to be effectively implemented, quality management need to be treated as strategic priority alongside with marketing, finance, and operations. So, ano ba ibig sabihin nito? In order for us to say that we are doing efficiently and we're doing the right thing in the organization, we have to know that upon creating the organization, we have this marketing who will help us develop more in terms of operation. We also have finance and operations management. This implies to the effort of the management to strategic level. So how are we going to do a strategy? First, we have to know the marketing, we have to know the finance for budget, and of course, the operations like the engineering. First, strategy. Okay, when we say strategy, this is a plan of action to achieve organizational goal. Usually, it is related to performance in the marketplace, or if ever it's not in the marketplace, it's internal in the organization. So, ano ba yung binibigyan natin ng strategy? Ano ba yung ginagawa natin ng strategy? Ginagawa natin ng strategy yung ating activity implementation. Number 2, strategic management. It is the development and deployment and of course the execution of the strategic plan. Also, it involves the development of organizational mission, the vision, the values, and the goals that we have in the organization. It is proven that we needed these things in order for us to develop a specific plan for execution and evaluation. And then despite of the inevitability of the future, sabi nga, we cannot predict what will happen in our business or in the organization. That's why we have to have this long-range planning and of course the short-range planning. But kailangan nakafocus tayo sa tinatawag nating long-range planning. Ano nga ba ito? It is valuable planning wherein everybody can benefit through the opportunity for the management and the critical questions. First, whether the effect of the present trends can be extended into future. Second, assumption that today's product and services, especially the markets and technology, will be the product, services, market, and technologies of tomorrow. Alright, next. Yung pang number 3 natin, perhaps most important, is that we, in the organization, as manpower, will become useful and devoted through our works. This is one way for us to defend our yesterday. Ito yung sinabi ni Peter Drucker in 1974. Ano nga ba yung tinatawag nating traditional strategic planning? So, pag sinabi nating traditional strategic planning, it is answerable by 2 questions. Una question, what is your business? Ano nga ba yung business mo? It can either be manufacturing, construction, or retail business. And yung pangalawang question, yung tinatawag nating what should it be? Ano nga ba siya? Pwede siyang service, pwede siyang merchandising, di ba? Strategic planning is not forecasting, sabi ni Peter Drucker. He pointedly noted that it is respectable ay a human activity. So, yung strategic planning, hindi nga siya tayo yung nag-forecast kung ano yung mangyayari in the long-term run or in the shortest period of time in our activity. But rather, it is a human activity for a shortest period. A strategic planning is necessary and precisely because we cannot forecast the future. Bakit nga ba sinabi natin we cannot forecast the future? If you're dealing with the operation, napakahirap po i-forecast yung kung anong mangyayari. We can forecast the budget. We can forecast everything. The materials that we have, the raw materials that we need. But we cannot forecast what will happen for the future in terms of human activity. Kasi napakaraming mga barriers niyan. Tulad halimbawa, kapag may nadisgrasya, it could be a barrier for you not to, not to continue your plan. Or, kapag pag nagkaroon ng organizational issues, it would be a barrier for you not to continue your plans, di ba? Sabi nga, it is deliberately seek to upset the probabilities. Innovation and organizational change is a mass. Strategic planning is continuous process of making future entrepreneurial decision. If then, for example, na maggagawa kayo na tinatawag nating business plan, one way for you to reorganize that plan is for you to strategize. Because when you do strategize, when you make decision, you can systematically arrange the greater knowledge in your business plan. Because you're gonna be needing effort, we're gonna be needing measurement and results and decision making. First way for us to conceptualize a plan is for us to do a vision. Also, for us to do a mission and the values. Okay, one way for us to know the mission is yung una. A corporate vision is essentially a tone-setting idea. Sabi nga, it is designed to align and inspire the stakeholders in the organization. Principally, crucial to those who work for it. It can be concise, easily understood, steering vision statement. It is vary in length and content. And one of the best known was the vision statement for Fujifilm. Like for example, Kill Kodak. Diba mapapansin nyo? Kill Kodak is a two-word wherein kapag nabasa nyo siya, meron na agad siyang meaning. It can be seen to fulfill all the requirements above two words, like the vision statement, which are distinct and are rare, but it should be aspirational. Below are the furthest interesting example, like for example, democratize the automobile by Ford Motor Company in 1900. It to the number of athletics company in the world. Ano ba?
Sa internet. Ayan na.
Okay. To be the number one athletic company in the world, Nike, to make people happy. This is their vision. Nike is the number one athletic company in the world. This is their vision. And for Walt Disney, to make people happy. So, alam naman natin ang produkto ng Walt Disney. It's all about the service of making small children happy. Nadalawa lang ha, para parang
Natanggal yung saksakan.
kulit-kulit na. Paano? Siksik na siksik. Ang kulit-kulit. Blipi ng blipi. Blipi, blipi, blipi. Klase ako eh. Okay, yun. Okay. Okay, next. Next, again, we have this Sony, okay? So, one of their vision is to become company most known for changing the worldwide poor quality image of Japanese product. Again, they capture an inspiring vision for the organization at time. Of course, vision can change over time. We also have here the mission. Okay, when we say mission statement add detail to the vision statement. It captures who the organization is and what will do to achieve its vision. For example, when we say Google mission, this is to organize the world information and make it universally accessible and useful. Why? Because kapag nag-search ka sa Google, madali na natin nakikita kung ano yung mga hinahanap natin. For example, we wanted to see the meaning of something, 'di ba? So madali na natin siyang may access. Or for example, we wanted to go some places, madali na natin may access, no? Because we have Google Map. Next, we have the McDonald's. For English, hindi to tinatawag na McDonald's eh. It's McDonald's. McDonald's vision is the world's best quick service restaurant experience. Being the best means providing understanding quality like service, cleanliness, and value. Okay, and so on. We have lots of examples. Leaving aside a personal view in the organization concerned, it can be seen that develop the vision to suggest more practical aspect of the strategy can set boundaries, be either industry, sector, and geographical or temporal. Values. Pag sinabi naman natin values, this is alongside vision and mission. It is important to develop organizational values. Why? Because these are things in the organization espouses the belief. So, if we are on the organization, kung tayo ay manager or tayo yung owner, we have to visualize the future based on our belief, tradition, and tradition. Usually, it is an indication of the mission, of a way to mission. And usually, it is a nuisance of vision and mission statement. But it is actually more on enduring either external circumstances or internal circumstances. Example. We have the strategic management here, breakthrough and the instrumental. Okay, so example no sa strategic development. As after we do a specific objective of the business via vision and mission statement, the next activity in strategic planning is to develop the strategy. This is one way for us to achieve objective. Objective is one way for us to know whether our plans will be successful in the future or not. Yet not beyond new things in the future. If we're not already doing this would start if the answer is no, and then the organization should develop plans to stop it as soon as possible. The planning aims to make the organizational changes like changes in the way people work, changes in the system to meet customer future needs, our plan to allocate resources and scars, and our accountability into the plan. Deadlines are necessary as feedback on progress is measurable by final result. We also have traditional basis of strategy formation wherein we have to do comparison for internal and external opportunities. We have strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Strategy is created in the intersection of external appraisal wherein threats and opportunities facing. One of the key factors for us to consider is our customer and our supplier. For internal appraisal of strength and weakness, one of the key factors for us to focus on is through the management, because it has distilled set of distinguished competencies. One strategy has been chosen and implemented across functional improvement using a specific project improvement method like structured DIMAC for model. We also have Shewhart Plan, Do, Study, Act. And the stakeholders group as key middle management. Sabi nga, pag sinabi nating strategic development, one way for us to develop is using constraint theory. Ano ba tong constraint theory? More than ever before, operational leaders are finding themselves in need of system level. They fought so hard to achieve it, and one way is system level tool. It is a constraint of management. Constraint management acknowledge that quality is but one important element in the business equation. Constraint management seek to help managers at all level of the organization to maintain proper focus on the factors that are most critical to overall success, like system constraints. In some system, this might be quality related. In other system, they may extend well beyond traditional theory of quality. So, marami tayong pwedeng ipasok dyan. Tulad ng example, lack of space, not enough resources, and etc. There are many cases derived from policies like law, regulation, rule, procedure that determine what we can do or can't do. Who hasn't heard it or who has heard it? That's the way we do things around here. Or alternatively. Yung tinatawag natin alternatively. For the problem of applying concept of strategic quality management, yung tinatawag nating SQM, by using Hoshin Kanri, it is that it can tend to challenge a traditional authoritarian strategic planning model which have become the paradigm of business world. Hoshinkari provides appropriate tool for declaration of strategic vision for business. It also whistle integrating goal and target single holistic model. And Hoshinkari was developed in Japan in overseas division through some examples of Western business application and technique. So, yun lamang discussion ko for this week. And I hope you guys understand the concept. If you have question, you can comment down below the post your question at pag nabasa ko, I will immediately answer to it. Thank you po.